All right. Let's talk to him really quick. See what's the next plan of action.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd come to talk. Ready to discuss our further actions?
I am. Let's call the others.
Let's call the others.
Good. Good. Let us begin. Now that House Leonidas is taken care of, we can finally think about the last step in our plan.
Unite the houses. Wulfgar, Hallett, and Utron.
Yes, now you might think that this will be easy, but it won't be. The only ally we have for certain is House Utron, thanks to my sister.
So what's the plan? We will probably need to arrange for some kind of conclave, right?
Correct. I've already put thought into this, and I think it should take place on neutral grounds. The Eye, to be precise. Now that Amaria Leonida is gone, the marshlands are practically no man's land again. If you agree to this, we will send out couriers to inform House Hallett and House Wulfgar of this conclave. Then we need to do all in our power to convince them to join forces with us.
But why do you expect this to be complicated? We have a common enemy, so joining forces is the only thing that makes sense, isn't it?
Theoretically, yes. But let me explain. Lord Shane Wulfgar, the head of House Wulfgar, didn't have an heir except for one daughter, who fought in the Mage Wars. She died in the final battle in the Span, because House Hallett didn't send the reinforcements they promised.
Ooh, a feud.
Damn it. A feud.
Correct. House Wulfgar despises House Hallett, particularly Lord Shane. His brother Ulrich is more reasonable, but he's not in charge.
Can't we just tell these Wulfgar folks to go to the Claws of Nor if they're so complicated? Wouldn't an alliance between us, House Utron, and House Hallett suffice?
It might, or it might not. Also, Lord Wayland Hallett might be more reasonable and less complicated, but he's still a lord. Whatever profit he can make of the situation, he will go for it without hesitation. I guess what I'm trying to say, it will be complicated. You will have to make choices, and they may greatly affect how our final battle against the Purity will unfold.
Ooh, it's one of those type of things. Nice. Well, it seems that we have no other choice.
Seems that we have no choice. Let's send out the couriers.
Good. My sister and the Utran army should probably march ahead and clear out spots for Wulfgar and Hallett to set up camp. You should travel there the day the conclave will take place.
Makes sense. Alright, I'll let you know when we head out.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be like one of those telltale things when everything has an impact. Speaking of which, Life is Strange Before the Storm episode 3 is coming out in just a couple days, and I will be playing that. I'm excited for it. Super excited for it. Yes, let's go. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. I like the things that have like consequences. I mean, losing Iskra was a sad consequence that I did poorly, which sucks because I liked him, but it is what it is. It really is. Okay, let's bounce out of here. Let's go to the Eye. Let's see. Back to the Eye is like a hot place, man. Everything happens here. I'm gonna keep this set. I'm just gonna choose elves again, see what happens. Probably nothing, but you never know.
Is it just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be the need to send in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that. We're here to negotiate with the houses, and not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead and she'll brief us on the situation.
Alright, nice. But we do have a couple things real quick. Throw in the black chance.
So, what's the plan?
Why don't I choose this? Oh, we generate focus on every auto attack, that's why. I'll go with that. That's maxed out. That's maxed out. So yeah, let's go with Life Leech. And Chain Lightning, increased dodge, spell power. Easy one.
Got it.
Easy one.
I understand. Tahar,
Ooh.
what state is Myra Utran in? The last time I saw her, she was still affected by that rune.
Still unchanged, but rune or not, she's the head of House Utran, and she needs to be present at the negotiations.
Speaking of which, what is your plan to reunite House Wulfgar and House Hallett? From what you've said, the two are like oil and water.
We'll see.
Ooh.
Interesting.
This should be interesting. This really should be. Like, this place is like...
There, Utran banner's up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
They're like literally taking over the eye. Since it is in no man's land, they're gonna eventually battle over it. You know it.
Now would you look at that?
Tahar, you've come.
What's the situation?
Shane Wulfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Wayland Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
That's good news.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wulfgar won't even do that.
If House Wulfgar doesn't even consider an alliance, why are they even
If
here?
House Wulfgar doesn't want an alliance, why do they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wulfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
Okay. I'll try to talk to them.
I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes, Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages, after all, and might be of help. But it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
Ooh. Okay, so basically we're gonna have to kind of resolve the
Let's
feud.
see.
Honestly, I am very disappointed in some of this stuff. I wish stuff like that would stop spawning, if you've already learned it.
Zarek guides me.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier.
All right, let's go find those mages.
All right. Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wulfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
Your choice, Corporal.
That's an uneasy alliance, and then hospitality in between. Okay. Honestly, I wanna try to do all of it, as much as I possibly can, actually. 'Cause it'd be cool if I can get all of them underneath one banner, fighting the Harbinger, which hopefully in the end would make this super easy. But you know something's gonna happen, and they're just gonna be like, nah. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, it's not gonna happen.
Hold it right there, stranger. Wait. You're Corporal Tahar.
I am. I think your lord wants to speak to me.
He does. You may pass, Tahar.
Thank you.
Like, you may pass the har. Only
way?
you.
Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wulfgar.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wulfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
What is your problem with me?
What is your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
I stopped the bloodborne. Are you really that stupid?
I stopped the blood burn.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
What if I
What
go
is
back
your
to this?
problem with me?
What isn't much, so why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know...
Are you really that stupid?
So now we've already reached the point of hurling insults at each other. I'm sorry, Tahar, but I won't stoop down to that level.
Come on, buddy.
What
Throw
is your
some
problem
insults
with me?
back to
What,
me.
so why would I trust...
You can't win this fight without us. House Wulfgar will fall if this alliance doesn't happen.
Oh, really? Then listen up, you bloody jester. House Wulfgar has existed for 1,100 years. 1,100 years. We don't need your makeshift army of outcast elves, cutthroat mercenaries, and ravaging brutes to help us.
Then why'd you come then? Really?
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
So you're planning to attack Greyfell?
Well observed, Orc. And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I have nothing left to worry about. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
Okay, so I have a feeling.
What a bloody bellend. What now?
Let's talk outside the camp.
Hold on.
All right, what now?
Well, we need to.
Tahar, that's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wulfgar, pleased to meet you. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallett. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
What do you suggest?
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of earth. And I found something quite interesting. A wyvern.
Let me guess. You want us to kill it?
Exactly. Bring him one of the wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, One of the reasons why Wulfgar has fallen from grace.
We don't even have troops. Consider it
Consider
done.
it done.
Fearless. I like it. Come back here once you have its tooth. Good luck, Tahar. And don't die.
Hell yeah, we're gonna go kill us a dragon.
Zalraka.
There we go.
What's next?
Good move.
There we go. Kill it.
Sure.
Kill it with fire.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Tahar.
Plan.
Come on, Tahar.
Zarek guides me.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Just stupid phrases. Alright, wyvern fangs.
What do you
Boom.
want?
Done. And
Got it.
can I not loot this? There it goes. I had a lot of them.
Understood.
Alright, back to the Alliance. This is like the only way to get these guys to do it. They are smaller than dragons, so no worries. I know, right? That was so cake. Ooh, hold on. We got a small little distraction.
Interesting.
Potions. Always good to have.
Just give the word.
There we go.
Sure.
Tahar, I heard the fighting. Does that mean?
The wyvern is dead. Yes. Here's his tooth.
Let me see. Well, color me impressed. All right then, let's go see my brother.
Sure.
All right. Maybe we will get House Wulfgar with us. The only issue is going to be the House
Shane,
Utron.
I think you should see this.
What?
Here. This is for you. A wyvern's tooth, straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So?
Yeah.
Why are you showing me this?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Ugh, blazes, Shane. Don't play dumb with me. This woman may be many things, but she's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is she willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
Sure.
And once again, we gotta go back.
Well, this is interesting. You're thinking of going?
I at least want to know what he has to say.
It's gonna be something stupid like, you have to kill me if you want House Utron on your side. Because then his brother would take over. That's what I'm thinking. I just wish I had another weapon for her. That wasn't a two-hander. Aunt. Call the aunt. No. Faints. Nothing.
Huh?
There should be something that, like, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, like, a skill that allows you to use two-handed weapons as one-handers. Okay, we're supposed to come alone. There. I think he is going to tell you to take down the other house. Ooh, probably that too. That sounds about right.
I said alone.
Just give the word.
Okay, they'll hide in the shadows over here.
You came. Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wulfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
So the wyvern tooth changed your mind?
So that wyvern's tooth really changed your mind?
Not the tooth. Your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now, don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter, right?
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her, and only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her, but he didn't. Because doing that would have meant risking his precious troops for a rival house. We were just stupid enough to get there before him. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
I don't like him. Like, Lord Shane, I'm okay with him and what he's saying, but the other dude, the way he's describing him, doesn't sound up my alley.
How do you know this is really what happened at the battle? Were you there?
Tahar, I am not going down that route. I am not.
So you want to assassinate him? You know what you're asking of me, don't you? You could be trialed for just mentioning this.
By whom? The purity of light? Also, it's your word against mine. If you take this to anyone else, I will simply deny it. If we kill Wayland Hallett, their soldiers will fall into confusion like sheep without a shepherd. According to my spies, many of his men would likely switch sides if something were to happen to Wayland. The rest might realize the scheme behind his death and turn against us. In return, we will swear loyalty to House Utran. At least until the purity is taken care of.
And what do you want my role to be in this?
You're the only one who can get into their camp. Wayland Hallett knows how many people are out for his head, which makes him rather vigilant.
Does Ulrich know about your plan?
He doesn't, and it will stay that way. The moment you take the word of this to anybody else, House Wulfgar will turn against you.
Your daughter, you're endangering all of Northern for this
You'd
scheme?
endanger all of Northander just because you want Wayland Hallett dead?
Just because I want him dead? Do you have any idea what that's like, Tahar? To see the man who murdered your daughter walk around as if nothing happened, with that smug smile on his face? I've waited years for this, and now is the perfect opportunity.
I'll think about it. I don't know if I'll do it, but at least I'll think
I don't
about
like
it.
this, but I'll think about it.
Good. Here. All you need to do is pour 5 drops of this poison into Wayland Hallett's food or drink. It will take care of the rest. And don't worry, it won't take effect before the conclave takes place, and when it does, it will be a swift and merciful death. More merciful than this bastard deserves, in fact. All you need to do is to find a way so that the arrogant dwarf lover swallows it. Until then, goodbye. I will see you at the conclave.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting.
What do you want?
Alright, now let's go to, not to the other house, but to the hospitality. I'm intrigued. And Grim, you were totally right. You were totally right. Although, what if the other guy has a plan to kill him, and we end up killing both of them, and then the other one becomes the leader of Wulfgar, who wants to join us? That would work out. Talk to the other brother. Okay, which I think... Yeah, here we go. I'll let my troops go up there.
What's next?
Okay, I can't talk to the other brother. At least not yet.
Abominations!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
That way. All right.
Oh boy. I wasn't expecting this.
Yes. Sure. I understand.
Stay alive, my buddies. Stay alive.
Who?
Ooh, that was so close. I didn't know there was gonna be these guys over here.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna have to heal these guys up again. Why the hell are there abominations over here? Okay.
Now would you look at that?
The tent is filled with fishing equipment and matching... Hey, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Let's see.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonidar.
I rescued them. That's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face.
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared, and they kept going until everyone was dead.
How did you survive? Probably hidden in a barrel.
How did you survive?
I don't know. When they got to my house, they just stopped. Maybe because daylight had broken.
It didn't stop them from attacking us. There must have been another reason.
I doubt we'll find out.
Well...
Are you deaf? Just leave me alone!
Which one's his house?
Interesting.
Kind of wish we could have found out, though, you know, the story of what happened. Oh, that's a real bummer.
Shane Wulfgar, the head of House Wulfgar, didn't have an heir except for one daughter who fought in the Mage Wars. She died in the final battle in a span because House Hallett didn't send the reinforcements they promised.
Ooh, a feud.
Damn it. A feud.
Correct. House Wulfgar despises House Hallett, particularly Lord Shane. His brother Ulrich is more reasonable, but he's not in charge.
Can't we just tell these Wulfgar folks to go to the Claws of Nor if they're so complicated? Wouldn't an alliance between us, House Uhtred, and House Hallett suffice?
It might, or it might not. Also, Lord Wayland Hallett might be more reasonable and is House Uhtred, thanks to my sister.
So what's the plan? We will probably need to arrange for some kind of conclave, right?
Correct. I've already put thought into this, and I think it should take place on neutral grounds. The Eye, to be precise. Now that Amaria Leonidar is gone, the marshlands are practically no man's land again. If you agree to this, we will send out couriers to inform House Hallett and House Wulfgar of this conclave. Then we need to do all in our power to convince them to join forces with us.
But why do you expect this to be complicated? We have a common enemy, so joining forces is the only thing that makes sense, isn't it?
Theoretically, yes. But let me explain. Lord...
Oh, dude, that's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be like one of those telltale things when everything has an impact. Speaking of which, Life is Strange Before the Storm episode 3 is coming out in just a couple days, and I will be playing that. I'm excited for it. Super excited for it. Yes, let's go. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. I like the things that have like consequences. I mean, all right. Let's talk to him really quick. See what's the next plan of action.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd come to talk. Ready to discuss our further actions?
I am. Let's call the others.
Let's call the others.
Good. Good. Let us begin. Now that House Leonider is taken care of, we can finally think about the last step in our plan.
Unite the houses. Wulfgar, Hallett, and Utron.
Yes, now you might think that this will be easy, but it won't be. The only ally we have for certain is less complicated, but he's still a lord. Whatever profit he can make of the situation, he will go for it without hesitation. I guess what I'm trying to say... it will be complicated. You will have to make choices, and they may greatly affect how our final battle against the Purity will unfold.
Ooh, it's one of those type of things. Nice. Well, it seems that we have no other choice.
Seems that we have no choice. Let's send out the couriers.
Good. My sister and the Utran army should probably march ahead and clear out spots for Wulfgar and Hallett to set up camp. You should travel there the day the conclave will take place.
Makes sense. All right, I'll let you know when we head out.